What's up, guys? So I'm at the back of the Mazda T4000 truck. She's got some brake dramas. I narrowed it down to figuring out what was actually going on. It's actually leaking fluid out of one of these cylinders. So I bought a rear cylinder because I was pretty sure it was that one. But now, after opening this, I can't tell. There's just so much leakage in here. I'm not even going to surmise, I'm just going to get everything that goes in there. So I'm going to get some new brakes because it's just soaked in oil and goo. It's horrible. So I'm probably going to have to clamp them off just to get it home. Well, they still work, but yeah, the pedal feels not right. I couldn't get the faceplate undone, so I had to take the whole bloody thing off, which sucked. Axle out, everything. And the worst part is I've got to buy another brake cylinder, and I've got to buy brake pads. I'm going to do brake pads I'm going to do both brake cylinders on this side, and then I'm going to do brake pads on both sides. So it's just escalated into a bloody massive job. I need one of them impact screw undoer things, the ones you hit with a hammer and they twist, so I can get the faceplate undone. But yeah, more importantly, I need a lot more time to work on it. So I'm going to degrease this, get it clean, so that it has a chance of working. Because even if it did contact properly, at the moment there's no way the brakes would do anything. And hopefully we don't need any seals or anything. Plus side, diff oil looks really good. Got to take a positive out of this sometimes. So we'll start putting this back together after I give it a bit of a clean. I'll give it a bit of a clean and then I'll come back and show you more of what I've got to do to change it later. Alright, so that's a whole bunch cleaner. Gonna undo those 4 bolts on both sides and take those hard lines off. Once them hard lines are off, the cylinder should fall out. Then we put new pads and cylinders in all the way around. Going to blow this all out with some air as well, just to get as much of that goo off the brake pads as I can for the time being. Worst part is there's so much brake material left, but it's probably impregnated with oil and stuff now, and I don't think there's any fixing it. So I'll give this a blow off and we'll start reassembling. Righto, so my mate that's got the shed next door to mine just hooked me up here. He's got one of these impact screwdriver things. Which means I managed to get the backing plate loosened off, which is a big deal. So next time I won't have to take the hub off. But for now we've got to put the hub back together. So finish emptying. Alright, well it's still a mess in here, but we need to get it back together. I'm gonna have to pressure clean the shit out of the whole thing anyway. So I'll get another wheel cylinder ordered, and then I'll be able to do something with it. So first thing we got to do to put it back together now is put the whole brake hub and center assembly back on. You got to make sure that goes all the way back, otherwise the weird things happen, and you can't get this done up properly. And you've got to be careful of this thread, so you really need to pick it up, put it on there, one big smooth movement. Right, so the next thing you got to do is get the retaining nut thing to line up with the backing. You've got one in there that's threaded, then the one on the outside has just got a locating tab there. So those little bolts there are a massive part of what keeps your wheel on, the stub. Wheels are only bolted to the hub there where the bearing is, so they can depart the vehicle if that manages to come completely loose and come undone. So keep that in mind. You got to make sure they are in there and done up properly. Next thing you do is get all these done back up, and then basically you just got to put your wheels back on. So it's not a big deal. At least next time I won't have to take this hub off, so I can go back on permanently. They're 14mm bolts, they've got cones in them. They've all been lubed because I put them in the oil. So that should all do up nicely. Like I said, those impact, that one's even messed up and it's still come undone. Those impact screwdrivers are worth their weight in gold for their old style design. So, I'm going to get a new tyre for next time as well, because I need a new tyre. Just been a nightmare, this setup, but anyhow, we'll get it back together and be driving again soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next vid.